I'm gonna be straight up. I'm officially ashamed to even be considered a white American. And it doesn't help that I'm fluorescent as fuck, as if Dracula had a love child with Casper the Ghost. You know, it's 2023, so if we can no longer identify with our biological gender, then I'm officially no longer identifying with my biological ethnicity. Because I just found out the most messed up thing. And I strongly encourage you to do your own research into this and find out your own information. That way, like, you find it out for yourself. But this is what I just learned. George Washington, right? Do you know that there were indigenous black people in the Americas, and they were Moorish black people, and that the chopping of the cherry tree of George Washington was him officially cutting off their inheritance and their history from ever being remembered, and that he had written and said that in 200 years, if we remove the turbans from their heads, the sandals from their feet, and we make them think that they are just like any other black people, that they will forget their entire history and their inheritance and the fact that they are indigenous to the Americas. And did you know that our first peace treaty ever signed was with Morocco? And that if they had wanted their freedom, they could have had it, but they were never told about it, and so they were enslaved instead. Why can't we ever... Why can't... We're the worst. Like, we're the worst. Our history is a total lie of everything. Can I move?
Shalom. Akim wa Akwathia. Before I start, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. They taught me there's 100% truth. You few brothers and sisters on the sidelines listening and learning. Shalom to you as well. You other camps with the likewise doctrine as GMS, shalom to you brothers out there as well. And salutations to the hopeful elect. Esau starting to feel that shame that's going to come upon them, man. You know, these cats are through. These cats are gone, man. I got this little snippet from her brother Aisha Yasharala. You might want to go ahead and subscribe to that if you want to learn more, because that brother brings out fire as well. You know? And this is a beautiful video, because it's at that time where these Edomites are starting to realize that, hey, they in a fucked up situation, man. You know, they're in a real bad situation for everything that they have ever done to the Israelites in history, man. It's all going to come back around to them, and they starting to be ashamed of what their forefathers did, but you can't run from it, because you are your forefathers, you know? And that day is coming where Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy you Edomites from off the face of this earth after y'all 1,000-year captivity, man, building our kingdom up like we did for y'all. Right? So that's getting ready to happen, man. You know? And in the video, he said something about our heritage, right? Let's go back a little bit on that.
And so they were enslaved instead. And the fact that they are indigenous to the Americas. And did you know that our first peace treaty ever signed was with Morocco? And that if they had wanted their freedom, they could have had it, but they were never told about it. And so they were enslaved instead. Why can't we ever... Why can't
little snip with
and their history from ever being remembered, and that he had written and said that him officially cutting off their inheritance and their history from ever being remembered.
You see that? You see that where it was talking about our inheritance being cut off, and we forgetting who we are. That's biblical, man. A lot of you 2/3 Jakes out here that don't want to learn these law, statutes, and commandments, man. This is talking about y'all ass. You know, your forefathers, man. We discontinued from our heritage, man, because we went off. This is Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. You see that? What he said was extremely biblical, man. We was took away from our heritage was took away from us. We forgot it being over here in this country, man. And over time, you know, and we serving our enemies over here in Babylon. What is it going to take for you Israelites out there that don't know this truth to realize, hey, you are the chosen. You don't want to take accountability, man. But Esau just told you right there. And he's ashamed, but that's what it's all. They're going to be ashamed because the truth is coming out about how they treated our people, man. This is Obadiah 1:10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. These Edomites, they're gonna be cut off forever, man. You know, they're gonna stand in the kingdom and they're gonna build this kingdom up, 1,000-year sentence, and they're gonna be completely wiped off the map, man. Esau's gonna be for stubble, bro. Right? You know, y'all gotta understand who you are according to these scriptures and what's going to get ready to happen to these Edomites, man. They finna get big recompense coming back upon their heads for everything that they did, man. This is Ezekiel 25:12. Thus saith the Lord God, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them, therefore thus saith the Lord God, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. You Edomites here in America and all over the earth, man, y'all are through. The Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua got a huge target on y'all back, man, and it's not going to go away. You're going to get dealt with because of what y'all did to the Israelites, man, northern and southern kingdom, and what y'all continue to do now. Y'all going to fall by the sword, man. Ezekiel 25:14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, because we're going to get that big payback. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord God. You see that? So the day of vengeance is coming upon Edomites and upon you 2/3 Israelites that's not trying to adhere to these scriptures, man. You know, but we talking about Edom right now. Edom is getting ready to get flushed down the toilet, dog, and it's gonna be real soon. You know, but first his kingdom has got to fall. You know, it's crazy that these Edomites can actually come out on a video and tell you Israelites, you Jakes out there, how fucked up of a people they were and how they did us, man. But y'all don't want to acknowledge that, but steady wanting to be friends with them. You know? This is Amos 1:11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever, man. His brother is you so-called Israelites, man. Esau did many things, from whipping us, chopping our heads off, chopping off our genitalia, hanging us from bridges and cutting off our genitalia, putting it in our in the dead mouths. You know, burning our people up. All type of wicked shit, man. Then they have no pity for our people. And his anger did tear perpetually. They have a perpetual hate for us, man. And it'll never go away. That's why Esau about to get swept under the rug. But first, his kingdom got to be destroyed. And Jacob's trouble got to come. Right? It's going to be a beautiful time. It's beautiful times that we living in, man. Amos 1 and 12. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. And that's going to be by them thermonuclear missiles and that concentrated heat from them laser beams from them chariots that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai going to pull up in to destroy you Edomites from off the face of this earth, man. Your country, your kingdoms going to be destroyed, Edom. For all the things that you did to God's chosen people, the Israelites. It's going to be a beautiful thing, man. If we'll be able to actually live without being oppressed under these Edomites, man. We'll be able to get some real fruit, some real vegetables, man. You know, this place is vexing. Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, and the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Saith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You see that, Edom? Don't feel bad. Y'all finna get these stripes, man, across y'all ass by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and his elect. He said he's going to lay his vengeance upon Edom by the hand of Israel, right? It's finna go down here in Babylon and wherever you Edomites reside at. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is getting ready to unleash pure fury, and y'all about to drink that cup. And y'all finna take these curses that were put upon us. Right? Them curses are about to be upon y'all. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And who persecuted us the most? These Edomites, man. Those are the ones that's getting ready to get these curses. Why you think if you just take a step back and look around you and look in Babylon, aka America, man, these white folks is going through hell right now. All these foreigners coming in, getting all their benefits. They upset, bro. They finna get these curses. We been impoverished. We know what poverty is like already. These Edomites don't, but they about to get ready to get it, though. You know, they don't feel like they are ever going to be in poverty, but it's right around the corner. And Edom is going to feel it. And it's going to be a real deadly one. It's going to be a real extremely deadly one, man. This is Ecclesiasticus 41 and 7. Hold on, let me start right here. 41:6. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. Salakia. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. All the things that your forefathers did to the Israelites, y'all are being pointed at for it now. Because you are your forefathers. Y'all not going to get away with this, man. That punishment that the Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai got in the bag for y'all, y'all going to drink of that cup, man. Point blank, period. Woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High God. For if ye increase, it shall be to your destruction, man. It's beautiful scriptures, man. They still, it's still heritages, man. This is Micah 2:2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And you see what that Edomite was talking about. They covered up our heritage, man. They wanted us to forget our heritage, man. Right? Let me go get something. This is Psalm 83. This is Psalm 83:1. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. The hidden ones are the Israelites, man. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, man. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, man. And it goes into, y'all can read this chapter, it goes into all the different nations that have been against the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, since the beginning of time, man. All the way until now. These same nations of people are still are all rising up against us, man. It's not rocket science to see these things. Just know, Esau, Edom, your day is coming. And your people know it. Especially when they wishing that they don't want to be, they wishing not to be white anymore. Or Caucasians, or Edomites. And with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Shalom.